Start on a sad note where at least 13 people have died with several others seriously injured after a matatu they were traveling in ran over an improvised explosive device in Mandera. The early morning attack took place in Hagarsu, Mandera East. The bus that was plying the Mandera Town route was headed to Mandera this morning when the incident happened. The injured have been rushed to the Mandera Referral Hospital. A similar incident happened in the same location in March 2021 after the bus plying the Mandera route was hit by an IED, claiming 3 lives and injuring 10 people. Details of the attack are still scanty at the moment, but we expect police officials to give a briefing on the attack that comes days after another occurred in the county of Lamu, which has over the last 1 month experienced several attacks, all connected to the terror group Al-Shabaab. Several Western countries have in the last few days issued alerts over terror attacks in the country while advising their citizens to avoid crowded places. Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i, while acknowledging the threat of terror in the country, especially in the periphery counties, stated that there would be increased police presence in the affected areas, with citizens urged to share information about suspected activities. And now here's Northeastern Regional Police Commander Rono Bunei giving more details on the attack this morning.
We are made to understand there was some other 2 vehicles which was in front. And upon approaching that culvert, they diverted. The 2 vehicles diverted on the culvert side. Then the other one, which was following the 2 vehicles, passed through that main road. I don't know the reason why the other 2 vehicles diverted. I am being told by the officers who were on the ground that they had placed a sign which shows, it is a sign showing that there is an IED placed on the ground. So there is a possibility these other 2 vehicles knew, and this one was not aware. Unfortunately, when it ran over the IED, which was placed under the culvert, it exploded. It was actually a double one, exploded, and unfortunately, we have lost life. And about 6 to 7, then another 6 are seriously injured. You are all aware that that is a rural area, and the mode of transport is very rare. So I think even the vehicle was overloaded.
And we stay with the unfortunate state of affairs, and now let's bring in NTV's man on the ground, Yusuf Mahat Abdi, for more on this developing story. Mahat, good afternoon, although not a very good afternoon in Mandera. What more can you tell us? Have you been able to speak with the police officers?
Good afternoon, Julian. At around, yes, we tried to get in touch with the regional police commander earlier on this morning, and he briefed us about the whole incident that happened in Mandera County earlier this morning. And with the information that we got is that around yesterday, 6 militants, 6 Al-Shabaab militants crossed Mandera, the border Kenya, Somalia, and they went through them, and they came to Mandera County. And earlier on this morning, we have got the report that the matatu ferrying a known number of passengers got a known number of passengers to Mandera Town on Monday morning when it ran over an improvised explosive. The police report, however, added, as the regional commander said, there are 2 vehicles that came before the matatu, and they were said to turn and they were said they have diverted from going through that route where the explosive was planted, and the police are looking for them for if there are any information that they have on the same incident that happened.
Right, and that's NTV's Yusuf Mahad giving us the latest from the ground, and we're staying with this story to give you all the details we received from the police officers regarding the developments happening in Mandera with the latest attack this morning. We shall be keeping you abreast with all the details from that end.